Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Well, yeah, the holidays are officially in swing in the retail world anyway, because we have started to see the holiday releases from Too Faced, right? Every year we get these really cute holiday releases from Too Faced, these scented holiday releases. Here's the first of the bunch to get to me. This is the Too Faced You're So Hot mini eyeshadow palette. It's a hot cocoa limited edition palette. We are going to talk about it, swatch it in two different lights, and try it on to get a surprising look. You'll see in the demo, this took me by surprise. I didn't expect this, so we definitely need to talk about it. Plus, I'll discuss it at the end of this video. I got lots more Too Faced holiday releases. That bakery shop, or the bake shop, is on its way to me, and there's another one of these coming in a different color story. All sorts of good stuff from Too Faced. Like I said, this is $29 in limited edition. We have 8 multi-finished shades that smell like chocolate. And they do. They kind of smell like cocoa powder. We know Too Faced knows how to do chocolate. This is not their first attempt at that. All right, so let's take a look at them in the pan. Let me get them out of that weird lighting for you. As I said, 8 multi-finish shades that smell like hot cocoa. And this is an ode, of course, to, they say, Christmas morning hot cocoa. And this is just another in a series each year of these cute little tin case. They did go with the tin casing. On their last pumpkin palette that they did, they went to cardboard packaging and people were very upset. So this one is in the traditional cute little tin with the mirror and the scented like chocolate. Okay, so we have 8 shades and I'm going to show them to you first on my arm in studio lighting. And I want you to know that I have displayed these shades like they are laid out in the palette. That's something I started doing a week or two ago and people really responded great to it. So we're going to keep it. Here they are on my arm in the same way you would find them in the palette. And this is studio lighting first. And then we are going to go outside into the warm California sunshine. Getting warm again next week. I've become a little bit of the weather report channel with the heat here in Southern California. And I hear it's coming back next week. So there'll be lots of complaining on this channel. Here it is right now while it's still moderate outside on my arm. Take a look at those shades. I think it's their best seen outside in natural lighting, and then you can tell. You know, I'm going to give a little bit of a spoiler alert away, and I am wearing the look already. I kind of made a joke at the beginning of the demo that this is a brown palette. There's so many brown shades here, and by the way, they have adorable little names. You'll see in the demo, they have all the typical kind of fun, you know, cocoa cozy and all sorts of warm and toasty and cute little names for the hot cocoa type inspired shades. But when I first went into this, I was like, could this palette be any more brown? And then there's like a random pink in there, which is really funny because all of these limited edition holiday palettes from Too Faced always have a random purple or pink that makes no sense. In the cinnamon roll one, or someone said it's the raisins, but we couldn't quite figure out what it was in the pumpkin pie. And then we've got a pink one inside this hot cocoa one. I take a stab at what it might be during the demo, but I would love to hear what you think the pink represents in hot cocoa. Because we put white marshmallows in hot, so it's not even like a pink marshmallow. Anyway, I do get an idea about it during the demo, so listen up for the inexplicable pink. But I will tell you, I just thought it was going to be such a dark brown palette. I thought, who needs another brown palette? It actually, as you can see, kind of takes a turn and surprises me, this palette. So stick around for the demo coming at you right now. I am fully prepared for this all brown palette. I got the brown shirt on. I got brown hair. Well, I can't help that. And I've got their pumpkin spice latte lipstick on. I mean, I'm all browned out. How now? Let me finish that. But we're going to have to use this pink in here somewhere. So we're going to use Sonia G brushes today, and I will put the names of all of these really, really cool shades, not cool toned, but groovy cool shades on the screen. All right, so let's start here. This is a bit of a shimmery shadow for someone like me with hooded eyes, but that's okay. Let's take another whiff of this palette and see. I'm definitely getting chocolate vibes. Could be chocolatey, like I don't want to go through and just like eat it. So And if it smelt enough like chocolate, same brush into the second shade here. If it smelt enough like chocolate, I would eat it. What? Don't judge. Don't judge. You're my people if you would eat it too. There's no rules. When it comes to chocolate, all bets are off, right? Okay, so this is a very, very pretty look. The fun thing about these little palettes is they're not too pricey. They travel easily. They're pretty and fun. Is this a color story that you've seen before? Yeah, I'm going to bet you have. All right, let's go under the eye. With the exact same shade. I got to work this pink shade in somewhere, but let's switch brushes here and try to darken the outside of the eye with this shade right here. I just wiped off the brush just a bit. You know, these shades are performing very, very well, and it's very pretty. I mean, you're going to get a really nice look out of this if you want to spend the $29 US, you know, plus tax on this. You're going to get a really pretty look. Look at it so far. I'm going to try to get a shimmery shade in there, and we want to work in this pink also somehow, which is also a shimmery shade. But I really want to try to make the pink a little bit prominent. So I'm going to use the brush. I could use my fingers too, but I'm going to use the brush to just kind of, I guess that will really be the majority of our shimmer. Because, what is the pink for, by the way? Have we decided what the pink is for? Now this pink on the eye is actually mixing and making a really kind of pretty, almost golden color with the browns underneath. Please pardon any noise you might hear outside. It sounds like there's some aggressive gardening going on. Okay. Hear it? Oh, they're done. Okay. So we got some of the pink in. I am going to also take this pencil brush and put the pink. I was going to put this lighter shade in the inner corner, but I actually kind of think I want to play up the pink. And on its own, I'm seeing, you might not be able to see on camera, but on its own, that kind of golden pink shade is actually very, very pretty. And I think that works really well. And I think I'm actually going to leave that. Putting that pink over the top of those brown shades made for a very kind of, I don't know if it's a hot chocolate look, but made for a very kind of ethereal, pretty look that's a little bit different than some of the brown palettes, and certainly a little bit different than I had expected from this palette. So putting that pink on top really changed things. Still don't know what the pink is for in hot cocoa. They have it here on the mugs. So is it the color of the mug from the outside? I think we're gonna go with that for the pink, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But it's a very, very pretty palette. Really fun. Totally what you'd expect from Too Faced for a holiday limited edition $29 palette. Yes, the prices are going up, but they're going up across the board. This we know. But a very, very fun one. Does it smell like chocolate? Sure. Does it really smell like chocolate? Nah, but I mean, you know, it's nice. It's fun. I'm not sorry that I have it. I'll use it a ton. And I do have to tell you, I was pleasantly surprised by the shift in the shades. If you look at my eyes right now in this finished look, it's not looking as brown as I actually thought it would look when I went to apply it. So in that sense, I'm pleasantly surprised. It has a little bit of a different kind of fun vibe to it, don't you think? All right, so we got more. There'll be more Too Faced releases. I have that bakery set. It's like 3 palettes, and I don't know if it's silliness or worth getting. It's like a $54 3 palette bakery set thing. So that's on its way to me, and we'll give that its own review. So if you like all these Too Faced holiday releases, stick around for those upcoming videos. I think that, and there's another one of these. There's like a Santa one coming, I think, something like that. You know, so I'll make sure I get that, and we'll look at it together if you're trying to make your decision for these kind of fun and expensive, almost stocking stuffer type gifts. All right, definitely leave your comments below because I want to know what you're thinking. You know, let me know, did you pick this up or do you get these every year and collect them? I would just love to know what your thoughts are. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, do make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that I can get the word out and come and get involved with super thanks donations and joining our membership for special lives and behind the scene views and such. And I hope to see all of you in the next video and over on Instagram and TikTok too. Bye-bye.